The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Paul, shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Mitchell, that one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Crowder. From 7 feet. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
About a minute into this first quarter. Conley with the ball. From deep. The rebound by Bridges.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
And it's Crowder missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. Paul with a steal. Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a 3. Suns keep it alive. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the string work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The 3 from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
On the wing, Mitchell. From 17. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Left side, Booker. Bridges outside. Bogdanovic against Crowder. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Crowder.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Unloads. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Crowder, that's good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. Gobert finds Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Outside Paul. For 3, Bridges. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top, leading by. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Utah trailing here.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Paul finds Booker.
Phoenix foul. Devin
Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton.
Second personal foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Conley.
Saric.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Bogdanovic. The Suns clear it. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns leading. Up top, Paul. Up and over Conley. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 6.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Going inside, up and in on the layup.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. 4 on the clock. No good with a layup. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Paul passes to Saric. Can't hit from in close. The Jazz shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Ball finds Booker. Bridges down low. The kick out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Ball passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now here's Whiteside. The Jazz again can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Ingles. Rebounded by Johnson.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Clarkson against McGee. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking.
Tie game here in Utah. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was and that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Kaminsky in at the power forward position. Clarkson finds Gay. Shoots over McGee. Here's Whiteside. Crafty move. Count it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Jazz lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Payne drives, and it's rejected. Ingles passes to Whiteside. To the middle. Here's Honey. Back to Whiteside. Honey. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
McGee passes to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions. I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Kaminsky gets it to go.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Outside, Ingles. Ooh, poked away. McGee with a steal. Outside, Johnson. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Shaman. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The 15-footer. Ingles, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Kaminsky. Defended by Gay. Kaminsky can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Utah foul. Joe Ingles. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Johnson. At the line for 2.
And Johnson drops them both. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Shamet. Kaminsky with it. Defended by Bogdanovich. Releases. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And the free throw, no good. McGee passes to Payne. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on DeAndre Ayton.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Suns. Apparently it's a broken nose. No signs of any other facial fractures or a concussion, so some silver lining there.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovic from long range. Stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They get it back. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Paul. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. From deep three-point range. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Crowder. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 8.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
From deep, Conley connects from downtown.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul against Conley. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Driving in. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left in the game. Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Five to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul so far.
Second team
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. It's good. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. 4 on the clock. Up and over Conley. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 9.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Mitchell with the ball. Looking to get back on track. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Bogdanovic against Crowder.
Utah foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team
He gets the
foul.
first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For the Suns.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Conley finds Mitchell. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he can't get the first one.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Crowder with it, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jay Crowder.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell sinks the tray.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell as a jump shooter, so pure.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look. And nothing to...
Good evening to you, Kevin.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Bogdanovich, know what? It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella, flying in with those long arms for the no.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Will it go? Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Conley. Down low. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Passes it to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Young left side. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Young with the steal. Rebound, Utah.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And here's Conley outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Tries again. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. Young against Conley. Down low, here's Collins. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Launches it. bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jams.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Young finds Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Another three for Atlanta.
Bogdanovich.
Jazz trail by 6. Conley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Lets it go with a 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shoots over Capella. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 5. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. He's shooting 5 for 8.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Bogdanovich against Collins. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
And the 6'8 Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from John Collins. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
For 3, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
And to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella.
2 minutes.
It's Collins with the drive. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Right side, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Mitchell outside. Launches a three. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Conley inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Conley's got his first points in this one. Now Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
To the wing right side. Conley with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Capella the best to Collins. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Finished off the break. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And that'll do it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 of them. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Now here's Williams. Off target from outside. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Ingles. He kicks it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. A pass to Gay. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Williams. Off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Floats one. Here's Whiteside. Reddish grabs the rebound. Whiteside dishes to Gay. And here's Ingles outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gallinari surveying the D. The Hawks again can't hit.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And here's Clarkson. The wide open look here for Ingles. Buries it from 3-point range. Ingles has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Jazz. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon. Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Williams kicks to Gallinari. That one's not going to go. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jams. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Ingles can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Chang inside. He's against Gay. Chang, no luck. Clarkson passes to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams against Ingles.
2 minutes.
Clarkson on the wing. On the wing, Ingles. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Ingles has got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
Williams finds Chang, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Clint Capella.
Clarkson against Capella. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Clarkson. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
.116 left in the third. Gallinari passes to Herter. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Here's Clarkson. And Capella sends it back. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Lob pass to Capella.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. For the 3. Gay outside. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Second shot opportunity.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
In the corner, Herter with it. Back to Williams. In the corner, Herter with it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And stolen by Williams. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich left side. Capella. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Bogdanovich against Hunter. Here's O'Neal. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Jazz lead by 4.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now, here is Young. Goes back up. And Capella with the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Conley with it. Dishes it to Mitchell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here is Young. Over Conley. And Young kicks to Collins. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Donovan Mitchell's ready. And he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking around. In the corner, it's Hunter. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Bogdanovich, great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
And Young, here we go. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the 4th. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Hands it from downtown. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim, put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Capella. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Conley. A shot off that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah. Right side, Collins. From downtown, the shot misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't it, David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great look at the Utah State. Well, this one's...
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Mitchell from deep. Conley sends it home from three-point land. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
The 3 from Mitchell. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. From outside the arc. Lowry, no good. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Butler. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal from the arc. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Lowry. Now Adebayo from downtown. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Outside Conley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo from long range. Oh, another miss by Adebayo.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Here's Conley after the basket by Miami. Mitchell finds Conley. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Butler. And Adebayo slams it in.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Tucker. Offensive board. The kick out to Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Outside Robinson. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Knocks down the long J. Robinson's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Lowry. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Three-pointer O'Neal. He drops it from range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Tie game here in Utah. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 5. Now here's Butler. Here's Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. And there's another one for the Heat.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Mitchell. Over Butler. Mitchell misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Conley against Lowry. And Conley grabs the miss. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. They get the rebound. No luck on that one. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Left side Tucker. Uncovered. Rebound, Utah.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now here's Robinson. 5 points in the game. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tucker.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And he can't get that one. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
A line change here for Miami. Dedmon. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah leading. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Tyler Hero. Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gay inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Oladipo. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Oni. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
And here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hero on the wing. 5 on the clock. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Timeout called, the Heat.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And here are the Heat now. 4-point game. Pass to Hero. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Clarkson. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got 6.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Hero outside. Takes the 3. A rebound by Ingles.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And that one's good.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Stolen by Hero. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. Miami trailing. Pass to Morris. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Throws it up high.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Here's Clarkson to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Pass to Gay. Strus grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Driving to the basket.
That's just outstanding defense by Whiteside there to make sure the shot was not an easy attempt.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero outside. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Utah leading. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his third foul so far. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Mitchell. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley with 1 on the clock. The putback. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Lowry outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Conley with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Lowry outside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things. Lowry finds Butler.
Back Back to Lowry. Inside, Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Mitchell.
Stay out of the way! Wow! Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Conley against Lowry. This one for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lowry, good.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Utah calls timeout. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, you have to tip your hat to him. I mean, the way he shot the ball from deep has just been, it's been huge. But I really love how he's worked so hard to get open. The preparation before the shot to create the necessary space was equally as impressive.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
Lowry against Conley. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. To the inside. Tries again. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Driving inside. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, he nails it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Lowry. Elbow shot, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
So a close game sees Miami. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now here's Gobert following the shot by Chris Paul. That one goes. Count it.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Shoots. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal from long range. Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Conley against Bridges. Back to Crowder. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Assisted by.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Now here's Paul with 3. Booker outside Crowder. Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. No good with the layup.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. Comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now, here's Bridges.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Booker up top, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. And Crowder throws it in.
Well, Devin Booker known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Gobert double teamed. Fires the 3. And Michael Conley good for 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Passes to Booker. Feeds it to Crowder. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker finds Bridges. Over O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Here is Conley. Here's Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Conley. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Ayton. Bridges outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell with it. Oh, with a dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
It's Crowder on the wing. Conley against Paul. From the arc. Crowder, the pass to Paul. from deep three-point range. No good that time. And Utah the other way now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
O'Neal from long range. Bridges with the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Ayton. And here's Booker, guarded by O'Neal. Charity strike shot. No good from Booker.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
So they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. That one goes in. Oni's got his first bucket in this one.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Payne up top. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Kaminsky finds Johnson. From past the arc. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Ingles. First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first. Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Clarkson. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. And that does it for our half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Utah. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gay inside. Kaminsky's there. And that one's good by Gay. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Payne. Suns keep it alive. The pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Just 5 to shoot. McGee's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. They looking around. Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Utah leading by 15. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Inside. McGee with the block. Clarkson outside. Now the feed to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Kane kicks to Shamet. Pass to Johnson.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Back to Shamet. Can they get it? Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shamet on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 19 points. Passes it to Oni. Here's Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And there's the pass to Johnson. Now here is McGee. Now Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Deflects the pass and taken away by Johnson. Here's Kaminsky, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's Payne, guarded closely, and he uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got his first basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's 47 seconds left in the third.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Takes it off the glass. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
To the paint, here's Whiteside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Payne kicks to Shamet. He dishes it to Johnson. A 3-ball. And it's Shamet missing. Clarkson passes to Gay. The wide open look here for Ingle. Here's Whiteside. The second effort. Off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Jazz out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Another shot. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Suns trail by 18. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Ball. O'Neal with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mitchell in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Crowder. 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Booker. Lets it go from 11. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Over to the wing. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell up top. Into the lane. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Ball against Conley. On the wing, Booker pulls up. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Mitchell. Tries it from 19. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he lays it straight in.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
Booker against Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by O'Neal. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Hassan Whiteside.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
No good from Booker. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Misses the three. Ayton wide open. Rebound, Utah.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
It can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
For three, Mitchell off the mark. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you, Allie. It's all.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Hunter, here we go. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Here's Conley, following the score by Atlanta. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. The ball's knocked loose. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knocked away and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. The three is up. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Mitchell with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Conley. Shot from the wing. And that one's long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley against Young. The shot by Conley, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mitchell. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Collins. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta again missing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Hunter. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Collins drawing the double team. Inside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Mitchell with the slam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
It's good on the putback.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. He put... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Here's Collins. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Hunter passes to Collins. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's gotten his first bucket of the night. And the Hawks shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Now here's Young. The 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's good for 2. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Hunter with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Hunter passes to Collins. It's blocked by Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand. Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan is one of the best.
It's blocked by Gobert.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Capella can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Conley with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Hey, rejected by Capella. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 14 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley against Young. Down low. Here's Collins. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Here's Young. And it's blocked by Whiteside. It's a one-on-one situation. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Back to Whiteside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
26 seconds left in the first half. Outside Hunter. Capella inside. Lets it go. It's good. Off the glass.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Clarkson outside. 4 seconds left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Utah in command.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got 8 points.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Here's Whiteside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Pass to Ingles. Gay right side. On the wing, Clarkson. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
Hawks on D. Down by 15. Ingles from outside. It's stolen by Hunter.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Here's Young. And down it goes. 2 points. Young's got his first points of the night.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Pass to Clarkson. He takes it in. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Young. Up top, Capella, defended by Whiteside. Here's Young. 6 to shoot. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Honey, guarded by Young. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Whiteside's got 8.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Outside Young. Let's go with a 3.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The kick out to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. 10 points for him.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Hunter finds Collins. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. Ingles against Hunter. Baseline jumper. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Hunter. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got his 2nd basket on the night.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Outside, Ingles. Out to the right wing. Collins against Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles. Basket counts. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Gay.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Gay right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Young from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ingles from outside. They get it back.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he's going for the oop here.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the Hawks shooting around 41%. Young way outside, drains the triple. Young's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
Here in the 2nd half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Pass to O'Neal, stolen by Young. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 3-pointer O'Neal. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich.
Oh, incredible! Save want to watch it again.
Awesome. For Utah, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. To the paint. Bogdanovich, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Young from long range hits a three-pointer.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And Utah calls time here.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Outside Conley, pass to Mitchell. And the call will be against John Collins. That'll be a second foul of the game. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Now the Hawks with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Young on the attack. Kicks it out to Collins. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Conley against Young. Shot clock at 6.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
The free ball counted from distance. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you had any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. And the layup is good. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Hunter on the wing. Over Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And the shot clock expires. A 24-second violation. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 16-7 run. And here's Young. So we see the Jazz get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight. Court, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Fires in the triple.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Outside Mitchell. Throws it up high. Bogdanovic, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Lowry. First quarter of play, a minute in. Out to the wing, fires it. Adebayo, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. It's a three-point game. For 3, Lowry. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. Gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. For 3, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Outside Conley. Over Butler. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Conley's got 5 now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Robinson. Lets it fly. The jumper from the wing off target.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Hammers the lob through.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Lowry. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Robinson passes to Butler. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Down low. Now Mitchell. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Miami trailing. He shoots it. Here's Tucker. Puts the move on. Outside for Butler. Now Adebayo. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
Pass to Mitchell. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Conley against Lowry. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Butler. Lowry outside. And he banks in the layup.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
From deep, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's got 8 points.
Horrible collapse there, guys. There is simply no excuse to give up a wide-open three-pointer off of the dead ball inbound play.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real-life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Jazz. Drops in the three.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Now Conley. Give him 8. Mitchell. Off target with the open look.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brett, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, VA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Now here's Mitchell. Takes it inside, and the shot's good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Shoots. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Oni. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Right side Robinson from the arc. The rebound by Whiteside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Robinson finds Lowry. And he makes it on the layup. Lowry's got his second basket.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Clarkson against Robinson. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Excellent D there from Ingles. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Clarkson outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Clarkson. Chalk up 2 there. And the Jazz lead by 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Robinson against Clarkson. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a narrow 3-point lead. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Back to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. To the inside. Here's Gay. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Now here's Oladipo. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
Rudy Gay picks one up.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Clarkson against Hero. From down low. And it comes off the front of the rim. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. Miami's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oladipo against Whiteside for the lead. Pass to Strus. And here's Morris. Here's Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Gay inside. He's working on Morris. Here's Ingles. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. On the break. Clarkson against Hero. It just before the shot clock expires. And now a 3-point Heat lead. The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Nice shot by Whiteside.
You're getting to the point where you're going to have to start respecting Whiteside's jump shot. Effective shooting off the pass and good timing there from the big man.
Jazz foul. Miye Oni. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
1:49 left in the third. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon, defended by Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Morris out to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Dedmon, good. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Clarkson outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. And Hero's solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Now here's Conley. Give him 8. O'Neal misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Strus. Robinson in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Adebayo up top. 16 feet out. Again, the Heat misses. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 12 points.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Lowry with it. 7 points in the game. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Heat up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Lowry. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovich. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Left side, Tucker. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Robinson on the wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. On the take. And he's going to the line for two. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. There's the triple. And again, Miami with a triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 6 to shoot from deep. Conley, and the three-pointer goes.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Mitchell. And it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Conley against Lowry. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Yeah!
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Lowry. Robinson on the wing. The three. Misses the three. And that's an intentional foul.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The three from Mitchell. Off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was